Hi everyone, thank you very much for joining me for this tarot read. Alright, so let's jump into it, guys. This is going to be another general read, so it might resonate with you, but it might not. That's okay, guys. You'll know if the message is meant for you, this message is going to fit your situation, or it'll just feel right. Also, we're going to draw a tarot token today for this read. At the end, that'll kind of be like our energy card. To be fair, Loyal Heart. Oh, leg up. You know what? Oh boy. Oh boy. At that time to go. Somebody's looking to walk away from a situation, or already did walk away from a situation. It is going to be this Loyal Heart situation. I feel like something hidden. Something hidden is the vibe I keep getting from these cards, especially that to be fair. To be fair, like somebody trying to hide something. Higher power. I have this distinct vibe that like they thought no one was watching. This is what I get from this higher power card, because I see it and I see like the higher power, universe, karma, someone's watching. Someone's watching. Tarot's watching. This person thought no one was watching whatever they were doing. Whatever they were doing. Happy, happy. You know, ooh, I'll tell you, whatever this is they were doing, it was something that sort of fed. I want to say it's not just their ego. This is something physical. This is something physical. This is like some sort of an affair. I do feel like this is something sexual. I feel like they went far away to do it, hoping they wouldn't get caught. Like, I don't know if they drove to a different end of the city where people they know don't spend a lot of time, or to a different city altogether. They like traveled for whatever this was. They traveled for, yeah, for whatever it was to go do the building blocks. You know, and I do feel like they had somebody in their life who they had set down roots with, someone who they were building with. It was someone who they were trying to hide things from. This by the book, this is this person they were trying to build with. This is like this sort of, it's like the life that a lot of us do, right? You're looking for someone to settle down with. You work a job, you buy a home, you have a family. I get that distinct sort of like traditional feeling with this by the book card. Like traditional values, living that sort of traditional life, sort of what a lot of people sort of expect for their future, or want in their future, what they sort of feel like society expects us to do. Whatever this person did, it was outside of that. It was definitely outside of this. Community. Community. This wasn't just like one other person they did this with. This was like a little group they were a part of. It was like a little kind of like hidden community. That would make sense with this feeling like they traveled for whatever this is. Whatever this is, this like little hidden group that they came across. Yin. You know, and that yin tends to represent sort of things coming to us. Things coming to us. This person, the energy that I get from the card is very much like yin. This is not somebody who is very aggressive in the way they live their life. Like the King of Wands is somebody who's driven by passions and ambitions. This is not this person. This person has like a soft energy. This is part of why they sort of went by the book. Even though it wasn't something they really wanted to do, they had some sort of interest that was like way outside of this. Instead of sort of staying single, exploring whatever this interest is, and sort of not bringing anybody else into it, they sort of created this lie because they felt like that's what was expected, and like they're not comfortable asserting certain things about themselves. And whatever this thing is that they're doing, it's like they feel like people would judge them. And they very much care about how other people view them too. Chaos and conflict. I do feel like that's something that's going on inside of this person. A level of chaos and conflict. We have peace. Peace actually came out in reverse. Now, oracle cards I usually don't lay in reverse, but if it comes out in reverse, I gotta lay it down in reverse. This person has no inner peace. This person feels extremely lost with this to the sea. And whatever this is like, why would they travel so far to do something with a group? Like, it's like a life. It's like a secret life. It's like a secret life that they're hiding. Soulmates. With these like-minded individuals. Whatever this is, they did get caught. They did get caught doing what they're doing. Something came out because this clean it up, this time to go, this was actually not them. These two cards belong to a different energy. This is someone who they were trying to build with. This is someone who discovered the truth. This why card applies to that person too. They're like, why didn't this person just tell me they were like this? Why did this person string me along for so long? Why don't they just go live their life in that way, without bringing somebody else into it? Why don't they just go do whatever? It's like somebody can't figure out why. And I definitely feel, like I said, there's a soft energy coming from this person. Like, not a whole lot of backbone, not a whole lot of assertiveness. I know that sounds, I don't mean to sound mean. It's just like this person can't really sort of stand up for the way they want to live their life, whether it's good or bad or weird or whatever. It's like they're just sort of going to keep doing what's expected of them and sort of keep hiding and running around. It's like they were living a double life. This person was living a double life. They had this person they were building with, and this was almost like a front. This was almost like a front for what they were actually doing. This Ten of Swords, this is this relationship with this person coming to an end, right? This is somebody walking away, finding out what it is. This clean it up. Somebody had to walk away. Somebody had to walk away from their energy because it became toxic. It was so hurtful and it was dishonest, right? Because someone's running around with a second life and they're like, this is not what I signed up for. And this, I'm not willing to settle for it. For this person who walked away, it's definitely beneficial. This is a chance for them to move on and to find somebody who truly has those traditional values, who wants to settle down with them, who wants what they want. That Judgment card is like karma, sort of getting back what you put out there, right? This person's sort of living in this dishonest way. Like, don't be shocked when they find out and they sort of step away from you. After finding out they were lied to. What is this Knight of Cups too? Eight of Wands. Traveling. This person's doing more traveling. When they travel to whatever this is, to go take part in whatever this is with this group, they feel like a King of Pentacles. They feel confident. They feel happy. I'm trying to connect with the energy with the cards so I can try and deliver some kind of a why to this person who still can't figure out why the fuck they got lied to. It's like stepping into a different person, becoming a different person, like a switch flipping, something that's more true to who they actually are on the inside. You know, they were emotionally distant too. There was a level of being emotionally distant with this partner who they were trying to build with. It's like this wall that they couldn't let down because they were worried that this partner would see them for who they are, would be able to find out this secret. It was about hiding. It was very selfish, trying to hide what this was. It's Five of Swords too. Can represent short won victories too. So this is like sort of taking on this relationship to sort of have this little front and then living this life on the side because, it feels good. But eventually it's going to come around to bite you in the ass. This is not a long-term thing. This is not going to bring you long-term happiness. The Justice card. Yeah, and this did end. Whatever this was, this ended. I don't know if this was a marriage that wound up going to courts. We do have the Justice card here too, and she can represent that. Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands too. This person created burdens. They did create burdens with their lies. With this person they were building with. Somebody's contributing to starting a life that's never going to exist because the other person's living a second life here. Six of Cups is like learning lessons from the past too. I feel like there is a deep call to this person who lived this double life to stop doing that. Like, if you want to go be part of whatever this community is, this second life that you were living, that you feel more comfortable in, to just go do it. Go do it. If that's what makes you feel like an emperor, go do it. You know, don't bring other people into it and cause a lie and cause a bunch of heartache and a bunch of hurt trying to be something that you're not. Like go live whatever this is that seems to make you happy. Like I said, there seems to be some sort of a group that they belong to where this kind of works for them and they feel more like themselves. They feel more fulfilled. So like go do that, you know, don't bring other people into it. We do have the Temperance card. Balance, the World card, is also about sort of positive rewards from the universe, but ones that are earned. This is not luck. This is, you have to do the work to earn this. You have to do, you know, your shadow work to be able to find inner peace, to balance, you know, your solar plexus chakra, to love yourself, to find positivity. This is like, if this person wants these rewards, they have to find this balance within themselves. Recognize who they are, live whatever this is that they want to live. A King of Wands too. This person is deeply worried about disappointing people. Not just this one they were building a relationship with. I do feel like probably parents and family is big. And this is why they've tried to hide a lot of this for so long. Whatever this is, they feel like this is not approved of. This is not accepted in the family home, that they have to have this traditional version of the Ten of Cups instead of whatever it is they want. The Eight of Pentacles is sometimes called the Apprentice card. He can speak to learning. He can speak to honing a craft. This is part of what this person is doing. This is part of the group that they belong to. It's like, it's not just learning more about themselves. It's learning about a certain lifestyle. I'm really reaching into the cards because I want to give you guys answers about exactly what this is. I feel like it's something very much outside the norm. It's something that a lot of people would look at and go, ooh, that's weird. Whatever this is, it's like, it's not just this family that wouldn't accept it. I feel like a lot of people would find this sort of socially unacceptable. Oh, I am absolutely curious as to what this is. The Fool card is sort of like this new perspective. This person is learning this new perspective. They're learning how to live this different way. They're learning how to sort of look at life this different way. So Five of Cups is sort of like being stuck in grief. You know, being stuck in this mindset that I have to hide, this mindset that I have to sort of do this building with somebody else that's completely untrue, right? And keep up this facade instead of sort of just being whatever, whoever I am here. King of Cups. Seven of Wands is speaking for the need for this person to assert themselves. Assert themselves and sort of, like I said, live that honest way. If this is the way that you feel makes you happy, if this is the way that you feel like you're your true self, go do it, you know, instead of like a Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is like lies. It's like deceit, you know, creating a situation where other people are going to get hurt because right from the get-go, you're not being honest, right? And that's what the Knight of Swords is saying too. The Knight of Swords, to me, a lot of times it represents sort of that victory in truth and honesty. If this person wants to be their King of Pentacles forever and ever, they want to feel like they're Emperor forever and ever, they have to stand up, like that Seven of Wands says, and take control. And, you know, assert themselves as being whatever this way is. The High Priestess also speaks to this person's inner truths. Sort of what's going on the inside in their subconscious, who they really are. It's like they do know this inner truth. This is not something that they're blind to. It's choosing to live it. Choosing to live it is the big thing. The Knight of Wands too represents moving and moving on. He can also represent physically moving, moving to, you know, like a new city, a new state, province, country. I do feel like this person is considering actually moving. I feel like this is what somebody is telling them, part of their group too. Why don't you just move so you're closer? So we can just keep doing, I don't know, whatever it is they do. Six of Pentacles, even, give and take. Two of Pentacles, balance. Six of Pentacles can represent balance too. It's like if this person wants to find balance in their life, if they want to find abundance, it's time for a new cycle. It's time for a new beginning. It's time to start fresh and start something new. Like I said, this, I know somebody's wondering why. Why? I feel in like cards like fear of unacceptance, fear of ridicule, fear of judgment. This is why. This is what drove the lies. This is what drove this person to sort of create this fake life with someone. I know it probably doesn't bring this person a whole lot of closure that got hurt. This is just what I'm feeling in the cards. There's like this person has basically been living their life making choices out of fear and then trying to kind of have this side life where they're a little bit more true to who they are. The Four of Swords represents sort of healing, taking time to heal. Four of Wands is about building, and the Hierophant can represent sort of those traditional values. I do believe that these cards are speaking to the person who's wondering, like, why? That person is hurting. That person is hurting, and that person is healing. I do believe that these cards are saying that you can heal from this. There is somebody out there who you can build with. You can have the traditional life that you want. It is not going to be with this person. This person wants something completely different in their life, and it has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing to do with you. This person was this way for a very long time. This is nothing that you brought out in this person. This is nothing that you caused. None of your behavior made this happen. This was something that was always going on under the surface for somebody. And that person was living in their own Eight of Swords. Where it's kind of like a mind trap, like fear. Fear, just surrounded by fear. Fear driving their choices. I do feel like this card also speaks to the confusion of the person who's hurting and who's trying to understand why. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, which represents sort of a new beginning. And the Five of Wands, which represents conflict. This is an inner conflict, and this card actually goes to both parties. Both parties are completely conflicted here. Somebody is conflicted because they were lied to and they were hurt, and they're having to process all of that now. And I do believe that they'll probably have to find these answers for themselves. I don't think this person who was living the double life is ever going to sit down and tell them this shit to their face. I feel like they're too ashamed, they're too embarrassed, they're too fearful. I just keep getting that yin energy from that person, like really not ready to assert themselves or say things out loud. So this is something that someone's going to have to find for themselves, but they are sort of dealing with the hurt and the conflicting emotions, trying to move on, trying to move forward and rebuilding. And the person who is living a double life, as like they're conflicted about moving, doing this move to wherever they were traveling with this community, getting more involved in whatever this is, and just sort of being whatever this is, instead of sort of going the way that they're going. Because those fears of judgment and ridicule still exist. They still exist for this person. And this person has not overcome them. They still, I keep getting that really soft energy, that soft, yin energy of not being ready for change, not ready to sort of assert somebody's self, feeling like we need to hide. So again, if they want to be their emperor, if they want to be, that full-time King of Pentacles, this is something they're going to have to figure out for themselves, right? You're going to have to assert yourself at some point if that's the life that you want. And this other person needs to understand that it had nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them. There's nothing wrong with them. This was just someone they could never build with because this person had all their own shit going on. So time to move on and move forward because they will find somebody who wants to build with them out there. We do have, the coin that came out is the Fool coin. So the Fool represents sort of a new perspective. A new perspective, which is definitely the case here, right? Both parties are struggling to find a new perspective, one in terms of sort of healing and moving forward, and the other one in, do I live this life full time or do I not? Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. Have a great day.